Ready to get rid of that muffin top and those love handles? Well, stay tuned. Hey guys, it's Coach Becky today, and I'm going to show you some exercises that you can do with a set of sliders to work that midsection, to work that muffin top, to work those love handles so that you can look your best. Now we are going to be using a set of sliders, and you can grab a set for free along with an entire workout program by just scrolling down to that pinned comment below and clicking that link. So make sure you go check it out now. All right, let's get into these exercises and work that core. All right, let's start with a side plank. So this is a great exercise to work along that side. So what we're gonna do is come onto our side here, and we're just gonna start with a bent elbow here. And what we're gonna do is you're gonna just kind of stagger your feet for balance there and come up to that side plank. All right, now you can hold it here, but to add on with the sliders, we can really get that oblique working here. So I'm gonna take the slider, I'm gonna reach through as far as I can to that other side, and then bring it back through. And if you wanna take it even more, you can reach right up to the sky, bring it back down, reach through with that as far as you can, okay, bring it through, bring it all the way up. Now a couple things to keep in mind here. You really wanna push that hip up. It's gonna wanna start sagging down as you're doing this exercise. Okay, and as you twist, okay, I'm twisting more from the upper body. So from the upper body, from the rib cage, from the sides, okay? And then coming nice and straight here. So just like that, really working the sides, really working the obliques with this exercise. All right, now we're gonna wanna make sure we even out, flip over, do the other side. I'd shoot for 10 reps on each side to really work in through that core. Now, if you're finding it's a little too much on your feet, I'm gonna show you an alternative here you could do on your knees instead, but with a similar exercise. I had that in the wrong place. Let's move it where it needs to go. All right. Now, if both feet on the ground is too much, you just bend your bottom knee down, make sure it's in line with your legs, press up here, and we're gonna do the same thing. So we're gonna twist through and reach, come back up, all the way up. Okay, so just like that, you're twisting through, getting some movement in through this midsection, right? And all the way up. One of the key things too with our core is not just the strength, but the flexibility, the movement that we have there too, is really gonna allow us to have an amazing abs, okay? All right, let's do one more together here. Boom, reaching through, reaching back up, keeping that hip nice and tall. All right, from there, we're gonna take it into a plank. So an exercise that I really love, okay, is a plank, but it allows us to get those obliques working a little more. We're gonna cross it in underneath our body. So what you're gonna wanna do is get your feet right on the top of these sliders here, okay? Make sure they're right in the middle so they're not gonna go sliding off. We're gonna come into a plank position. So hands are gonna be under your shoulders, get those hips up, keep them down nice and low. So we wanna make sure we're not piked up to the ceiling. Get those hips down, squeeze that butt. What I'm gonna do is drive my knee to my opposite elbow there, bring it back. Okay, so I'm crossing under, bringing it back, just like that. Now you can keep this nice and slow. You can speed it up a little bit there, just like that. Now for this one, you could count to 20 or even just set a timer for like 30 seconds and see how many you can do. So what I'm doing essentially, I'm crossing my knee up to my opposite shoulder, and I'm kind of squeezing, really squeezing into that belly to get the front of that core, but the side, those love handles as well. All right, the last one, we're actually gonna flip it over and do more of a reverse plank to get, again, the core working in a different way on this one. So what you're gonna do, similar to the other one, we're gonna take our heels on the top here. So start in a seated position, heels right on the top. Okay, hands are under the shoulders. I'm gonna lift my hips up. Okay, and what I'm gonna do is slide out one leg at a time. Okay, you're gonna have to keep your hips up and your belly really nice and tight as you do this. Bring it back in, take the other side out. Now what happens, right, is as you come out, your body wants to do this. This is where our core comes into play. We really have to keep the sides nice and tight, the core nice and tight, so that we can engage through the stomach. You're gonna feel a lot of things working here, but definitely that stomach is working to keep your body upright and nice and straight. So I'm just straightening out my leg as much as I can. I'm not letting the hips come down. Okay, you gotta keep those hips up to keep that core, that stomach nice and engaged. And you're just gonna keep switching. Again, you could do 20 of these here, or if you just wanna set a timer for 30 seconds, see how many you can do, okay? All right, so that's just 3 moves that you can do to start working that muffin top, to work those love handles, but we have a whole bunch more exercises you can do and a free set of these sliders. So make sure to scroll down, check out that pinned comment, click that link to get yours today. All right, thanks for watching. Can't wait to see you next time.